Welcome back, everyone, to Vale of the Pine, where I have arrived at a location that seems to be filled with brigands, and it seems to be some sort of an encampment. So I am going to assume that this is this red law that I was asked to investigate. So we begin. By taking down some of these brigands, and they're tough. Here we go. Well, I got credit for it. I suppose that's a good sign. Oh, no wonder, because I keep on using... I keep on attempting to use 3-step gambits. And of course, I don't have 3-step gambits yet. Alright, so let's avoid that at the moment. Besides, I believe that down here, yep, there is a hobbit imprisoned right over there. Now, do I actually have all of the 2-step ones? It looks like it. What I need, though, is a bit more healing. Ah! Alright now. Did I ever get any food as a reward here? Tome of Sustained Recovery. On use. 9.8 non-combat power regen, non-combat morale regen. Duration 45 minutes, cooldown 45. Well, I don't want it to be in my inventory, so I might as well use the thing. 5 cuts of superior roast pork. 15-minute duration. Yeah, that sounds like something that will be useful. Yeah, look at those quest rewards. And I might as well have some of these. Do I have the carrots or I guess the carrots would be best. There you go. Oh. Sorry to keep you waiting. I owe you one. There we go. Now. I noticed that they have decreased the range in which you acquire target, so you have to manually go onto it if you're not very close to it. I wonder if that's because of all the complaints they've been getting with hunters who would accidentally, because I know I've done it several times as a hunter or other ranged character, where I would make an attack or I would kill off someone, and then as I do that, I come and watch a minstrel come in and blast everything to pieces, right? There you go. Whee! Now, at least now I'm on level with these guys. That'll help. Oops. Well, I'm on level with some of them. Apparently not all of them are level 9. But when you finish something, you very often wind up accidentally grabbing someone who is... Oops. I don't know if he was intending to get a huge number in there, but I have a feeling a warden would be appreciated. Unless he happens to be a level 15 or something. Well, he's definitely not level 15 or they'll all be melting away. Oh, I better take care of this. Hey, you're a mystery. You should be able to heal, right? Oh. Okay. Perhaps I should be faster. What kind of warden am I? Can't even... There you go. Apparently must have used a revive for free option. Okay, well there is the parcel. Alright, good. I'm also supposed to be looking for a book in here. I forgot where the book is, but I think the book is inside the camp and not outside of it or anything like that. Well, I do have this. Oh, I have the free captured hobbits in any case. Actually, probably the best thing I should do is to set that as my quest focus. Don't ask me why I'm going after this guy. Probably for the XP. And I'm sure there is some sort of deed for, yeah, defeat brigands. Yeah, there's a deed for getting rid of brigands. So yes, targeting somebody at range is now a little bit tougher than it used to be, but I have a feeling it was due to all the trouble some people have accidentally grabbing a target way too far away. So I am going to give that there is a good reason for them doing what they did and have a fight. Oops, a daisy. Hey. Alright, there we go. Alright, much better. Level 8. Oh yeah, that's definitely not over level compared to me. Okay, so it looks like they're getting that one first. Is the book inside here? Oh, ancient tome is up there. All right. Well, oh, that's right. Even though the prisoner's not there, you still get credit if you open the cage. That is good because that way I don't have to wait for the prisoner to respawn. There we go. Actually, I have no idea whether or not she would have noticed that, but nice to be preemptive in this. Okay, good. Now, let's get the ancient tome. Good, so that's the book. Okay, so I found the book. Hope it didn't get too soggy from the rain. And all I do is find 3 more cages, and then I can get out of here. Return to Klager. Deposit those items. And everything should be fine. Well, except then I would have to head over to the next town after that. I chose to return to Klager via Mossward. So let's deliver this little present to Wenna.
What is this? Oh, what a beautiful gift.
Wenna takes the old boot with the flower sticking out of it, a huge smile lighting up her face. What a beautiful gift! Oh, my dear Gerard, what a dear man he is, and so thoughtful of him to give his favorite boot for his delightful little planter. This is the finest anniversary gift I could ever have imagined. Do you know how I had believed that he had forgotten it? Oh, I simply must have Scardy fashion a replacement boot in the exact style for my dear Gerard. Thank you again, Pineleaf. Our family is in your debt for many reasons. And I'll report the happy result to Gerard that she loves the anniversary gift. There we go. And he is over here. Oops, let's not get run over by a horse.
How did it go? Did you manage to get rid of that boot?
Well, I never would have thought of that. The boot remains in my house, a reminder of me of my adventuring days, but without the connection that I regretted my choice to settle down. And to my wife, it's a thoughtful present, a gift that ably demonstrates my commitment to the family. Oh, Miss Wybuck is very clever. Let us hope that she continues to use her skills for good and not for ill. Wait, did you say anniversary? Oh, I am fortunate indeed that you came to Mossford, Pineleaf. I had quite forgotten that it was coming up. Oh, that was a close one, my friend. Thank you very much. Oh, you are welcome. Oh, let's see, do I get... Oh, an earring of agility. Yes, please. I think I will take that. Oh, and I have got a woven necklace of vigor. Well, vitality and finesse. Yeah, I think that will be nice. What do we got here? We have a stick javelin of Arda. Boy, I really should check my inventory more often. A much improved javelin. Well, I was mainly using my spear, so I guess the javelin wasn't all that important for a lot of the stuff I was doing. But an improved javelin is always nice. And speaking of improved weapons, where is my... my javelin is much better than my spear at the moment. Oh well, I'll have to do something about that. And what is it? Leather? Oh no, those are my old pants. All right, good. Now I can head back to Klager. You really need a drier place to read.
Is there something I can do for you?
Ah, yes, that's the one. The Path of the Light. Oh, this is quite a rare book, and I'm so grateful that you were able to find it. All right. Are you perhaps familiar with the story? It's a tale of a mighty warriors from beyond the twinkling night sky, vanquishing evil where it hides. They wield blades of dazzling light. It's rather far-fetched, but the adventures these warriors go into are quite fascinating. Perhaps not. It's not a story just anyone reads. Again, a rare legend. All right, well. Okay, now. What have we got up here? Oh, yes, the village in the sky. I brought the parcel for you.
Is there something I can do for you?
Yes, that's the one. Thank you for retrieving this for me. The Brigands have been pestering us folk for a while, and I feared that our family might lose it. Oh, please, deliver this to my cousin Gwenfer in Glenhillig. Now, the way to Glenhillig is very rough. I can't personally show you the way, but I have an acquaintance that could. Follow the road east across the river and speak to Crannog Dabrin. Yes, they wander along the banks close to a watermill looking for old trinkets, for odd trinkets. Okay, so look for Crannog Dabrin. I suppose I can do that. I've managed to rescue your kin.
Hello.
I'm eternally grateful for all that you've done. My friends are home and safe. I just hope that we sooner rather than later be rid of those ruffians. My business can't succeed here if they continue bleeding this town dry at its laborers. I might have to move from here to keep my friends safe. Well, first I have to find someplace that's safe to move to. Alright, so I need to go to Crannog, and... is that it? Ah, here's somebody who wishes to speak with me.
Hello there. You look like the adventurous sort.
You look like just the person that I need. Have you noticed all the waterfalls around Klager? I am endlessly curious about what might be behind them. Unfortunately, I can't swim. Oh, can you swim? Yeah? Well, maybe you could explore the falls for me and tell me what you find? I suppose so. It's not like I'm going to get any wetter by going into the water at this point. Just have to hope that the lightning doesn't decide to strike me. Well, let's start out at this waterfall. Ah! Here we are. 2 different waterfalls, in fact. Suppose I need to check both of them? Well, first, let's see what's behind this one. The pounding waterfall will not allow you any further. Alright, well, what about this waterfall? Looks like I'm not the only one that she dared to do this. She taking after Allah or something? Rocks jet out from behind the thundering waterfall. Well, I suppose that's something I should have expected. Well, so much for that. I think there are other waterfalls, though, that she said that she wanted me to check. There seems to be another waterfall just up ahead. So I presume I'll need to investigate that one also. Not easily from here. Perhaps down this way. It might be safer. Relatively safer. Sharp rocks seem to be all that's here. Well, that seems to be a pattern. Sharp rocks and thundering waters. I believe the low road leads to more waterfalls, but the high road leads more directly to this fabled village in the sky. So let's see if we can find the fabled village first. I think that's our priority, since we need to A, deliver this parcel, and B, to see if we can find someone there who could give us any information about the Uruks. Am I going the right way? Probably not. Ah! Looky there. No wonder no one can find the place. All the brambles in the way. Ah! Where did I come the right way? Oops! Well, I guess we'll find out in a moment. Up here. So far, just boars and bushes. That's it. We'll find boars and bushes. Anyway, wasn't I supposed to be finding a mill or something like that? Well, it'll have to be a windmill if it's this high up. Well, something tells me I may have taken the wrong turn to Albuquerque. Wherever Albuquerque is. Ah, looky here. Well, I see a village in the cliffs. It's not floating, though. If that place is reached by a bridge, then we're not getting there that way, because that bridge must be long out. So I would presume that if there is an entrance, it's this way. Well, that's assuming that's even Glen Helig. I mean, I didn't see anything floating there. Ah, I think I found the place where that cliff I was at earlier overlooks. That must be one of the waterfalls. Unfortunately for me, I'm at the top and not at the bottom. I don't feel like getting to the bottom of the fast way, shall we say? So let's... Oh, hold on. Now that's a mill. Yes, very definitely a mill. Probably in the right location and all. Hello there. No, he doesn't want to talk to me. Hello there. Are you Cronog?
Looking for Glen Helig, are ya? You and everyone else.
The ruffians out of Redlaw have been causing all kinds of chaos for the Storvales. How do I know that you're not one of them? Well, I've killed a few of them. Well, tell you what, if you can stir up some trouble at Redlaw and perhaps teach a few of those ruffians a thing or two, I'll show you the way to Glen Helig. Sounds like a deal? I suppose the ruckus I created there earlier doesn't count. I didn't think so. Well, excuse me, I need to investigate a waterfall. Because I believe I saw one up there when I was up on that cliff earlier. Alright, I see some mist. I see water falling down from a higher location. So I will presume, I mean, really, that village, I mean, you could describe it as floating if it were floating in a pond or in the middle of this, well, I suppose it's a river, in the middle of this river. Then we could have described it as potentially have been floating, but on a cliffside, that's not quite floating, even if it is an architectural wonder. Anything around here? A skeleton lies on the nearby rocks. Well, let's not add any more skeletons to that and get out of here. It appears that the person who owns this mill likes to do a little bit of fishing. Quite a well-used fishing rod. Indeed, dwellers of Old Swanfleet. You found a well-used fishing rod. The hook dropped into the water with a gentle splash. The lone hobbit dipped his toes into the water, deeming its temperature refreshingly brisk instead of horribly cold. I could get used to this, he said, to no one in particular. And so he did, fishing by the mill every Thursday evening, almost every week for all the rest of his life. The only change in his routine was the addition of some company as the years carried on. Alright, and there seem to be 6 more things to find. Hey, good luck in that! I think I'd like to be reasonably dry when I get back to Redlaw. So I am going to get this wet quest out of the way, so I could report that and dry up in Clegger and set out after the rain is cleared. First, I do need to head on into the water. Assuming I can get there without breaking any limbs. Here we go. Oops. Okay, there we go. Onward and downward. I think I can manage this. Okay, good. Now, let's check the waterfall. It takes a while to swim all this way. Yeah, good idea to get all the wet stuff done quickly. And while I'm getting wet anyway. Hold on. I think I see something over here. This could be useful. Oops. There we go. A broken vase. Well, a piece of pottery. I suppose that'll work. Now, actually it won't work because it's broken. So now I believe on the other branch of the river there is one more waterfall. Then we'll get back to Clegger. I think that 5 waterfalls would be enough. I hope that'll be satisfactory to her. I mean, at least I found that pot. Anything else around here? Not but rocks and pounding water. So, I don't know about you, but I want to get out of here before I get pounded by the rocks or the water. I think I am done with looking at waterfalls.
Just a moment.
Oh, goodness, you are soaked! But you didn't drown. That's good work. And what have you got there? Well, would you look at that? How old is this, I wonder? And you found a skeleton, too? Oh, I can't wait to tell all of my friends about the discoveries that that we have made. Thank you. Ah, well, I think I'm going to go somewhere and dry off, and then I'll head back to Redlaw when it's not raining. We'll return to the next episode of Vale of the Pine.